I want to see if I can figure out what this squeal is. I just watched a video, Dave's Auto. He said that might be lifters. See if she's still squealing here. Let y'all hear it out here. She's squealing bad. I'm gonna take the belt off and we'll see if she's still squealing. Try out this new creeper thingamajigger. Let's see, where's that tensioner at? Right there. Alright. Belt's off. Let's see what she does. Oh, no squealing now. So it's probably that tensioner over there. Hopefully. Let's give her a spin here. Let's see if that's what it is. I don't know. They ain't making no racket. That's what gets me. That alternator there makes more racket than anything. I'm gonna take that alternator off and go get an alternator. Well, I went against the conventional wisdom and went ahead and bought an alternator to put on this truck. It's a Reman. I think it's 160 amp, best I recall. Got it from Advance Auto. Let's see what they recommend. Insert a memory saver. Disconnect the battery, of course. Check the battery, check the connections, check the belt tensioner, check the dash light, check the core. The old battery here, that thing is tight down in there, I tell you. Anything close, you can forget it. Alrighty, let's get the belt off the alternator. That tensioner there, what everybody thought the problem would be, or not everybody, but a few people, I actually thought it myself. I actually bought one. Then after I got to spinning all these pulleys, this here I replaced the idler pulley a couple, 3 years ago. That didn't solve the problem. But last year I was out here fooling with it, and there's something in that alternator that's not happy. I don't know if that's the problem or not, but I am going to change it out. Alright, it's got 2 bolts here on the front, which are 15 millimeter. And of course you got a few wires back there that I need to crawl up there and take a look at. Okie dokie. We got a pin right back here that we need to take that wire off. There we go. I think I'll take these 15 millimeters out and maybe break that thing loose and be able to get to it a little bit easier. And there's loosey-goosey. Looks like about a 4-incher. Is the same. Don't drop it. Okie dokie. Check them out here and see if they're the same. don't sound as bad now. A little bit different. This new one's got the port coming out horizontal. The old one's shooting kind of up there at 1 o'clock with the way I got it sitting. Get her back on there and see if she squeals. There we go. Oh yeah, it's going. Yeah, we'll throw our belt back on. I dread that belt could be the problem causing all the squeaking. I replaced this belt probably when Dad had this truck. I don't know if I replaced it after or not, but trying to stop that squealing. And it did for a little bit. Started right back. Download the tensioner. Alright. That should be good. Let's hook the battery back up. Tell you what, that is hard to get to. These engineers and stuff, all this stuff. Stuff this stuff in these tight places like this. Well, now I can't get the socket out. Can't get the ratchet off. Ain't enough room where it goes. Get a hold socket. I'm gonna have to get a pair of pliers, get that socket out of there. Lord have mercy. I think I can see that negative there. Hopefully we don't blow up. I heard the dash cam come on. Well, I guess we're ready for the moment of truth. See if it still squeals. If it does, I'll have to get that $55 tensioner and put on it, I guess. Here we go. That's aggravating. That didn't work. Still squeals just as much as it did. Should have put the $55 tensioner. At this point, I'm pretty much just throwing parts at this thing. I went and got a tensioner. We'll put that thing on there. Hopefully it will shut it up. I told the guys at Advance I'll be back tomorrow to get a compressor. Oh, actually, I'm about tired of throwing money at this thing. That's a whole lot stouter than the one I took off. Looks like my belts are good. Let's go in here and crank it up again. See what it says. Still squeaking. I thought sure that would fix it. Now I don't know what to do. That compressor there is the only thing I got left. power steering, water pump. Might be that stinking water pump. Let's stick a stethoscope on it. Can't tell. Cannot pinpoint that. I wonder if it's that water pump. Well, I don't know. It don't squeal with the belt off. I changed that. Well, folks, I'm gonna have to throw in the towel on this thing for tonight anyway. I have changed the idler pulley, the alternator, the belt tensioner. So it has to be one of these four, either the water pump or the compressor or power steering. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna have the whole front of the motor rebuilt here before too long. Well, that's gonna do it for today. I'm gonna call it quits. I don't know when I may get back on that. I don't wanna throw a lot more money at that the way I've been doing. Shoot. It's ridiculous. Throw all them parts on there and can't figure it out. Nobody else can figure it out either. I've had it couple garages, let them listen at it, and they can't pinpoint it. Oh. What do you do? I guess you just listen to it. Might as well keep that tensioner there. Nothing wrong with it, apparently. Add that to the parts. Well, folks, if you like this junk, just go ahead and consider subscribing to the channel. Leave us a like and a comment, and let me know which one of them pulleys you think it is. You got 4 choices left. Of course, I could have got some bad parts that's still squeaking like crazy. Who knows? Parts nowadays, junk.
Yep, it's 7 degrees out here this morning. Got down to 5 last night. We'll run up here and see what the building got down to without any heat in it. Whew. 39 degrees inside the building this morning. Chilly willy.
Alright, I'm back on a new day. Today's Tuesday, December the 16th. Actually, my anniversary, 31 long years. Back on this truck one more time. I've not been able to solve that squeaky belt there yet. I did have a video pop up on YouTube there a couple days ago. This dude, I think his channel was Dr. Demp. D-E-M-P, best I remember. He said what he had done was put a strip of dielectric grease on the grooved side 2 places on the belt. So I figure I'd give it a shot. May not be the best idea, but I'm going to try it. Alright, I'm going to put a strip of grease right through here. And I think I'll put one right in here. This is bulb grease, dielectric. Got it at Walmart, just a couple dollars. Put a strip about like that on there. Just gonna rub it right through there. And I'll put another line down here on the water pump. Not on the water pump, but where the belt's going across the water pump. On the grooved side of the belt. All right, I'll start her up here and see if she's still squealing. Well, it's quiet for right now. Hopefully that has solved the problem. If I'd known that, I could have saved $200. I'll keep an eye on that. Keep an ear out for it, I guess. Well, that seems to have quietened it down. It's not made any squealing noises since I put that dielectric grease on there. I'll keep an ear out for it. If that squeal comes back, I'll include that in a future video, let you know not to try that. Until then, we do appreciate you watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Leave us a like and a comment, and
Well, the dielectric grease didn't solve our problem. Turn this thing on and let you hear it. Of course, it ain't gonna do it now, but a little bit. I'm sure to catch a chirp there now and again. The internet says that if you put some water on it and it keeps chirping, that it's your pulley, but if it quits, it's your belt. See, it's not chirping anymore. So I'm going to replace that belt.
I guess that's what I should have done to start with. And I did, actually, but it's been a few years. So. Let's try it again. Grab me a ratchet and a short extension. I bought a Daco belt. Hopefully that be a little bit better brand than a CarQuest. Who knows? I'd say CarQuest is probably what I got on here. Let's see what kind of belt this was. If we can make heads or tails out of it. Get it out of there. Made in Argentina. Not sure what brand it is. It appears to be in fairly decent shape. This one, the grooves don't seem to be as deep. This one's made in Italy. Might should have laid this thing out in the sun for a few hours. Alright, I think I got it on all the pulleys here. We can get it on the alternator. Looks like it wants to be a little problem. I'm going to have to use another hand here apparently. I have to use my good hand. Well, I think I got it on there. Awful lot of tension on it. But it might be too short. It's going to be very tight. Let's crank it up here and see. See if it throws it off. I bet it may have had the wrong size belt on it. Let me compare these. I hate to take that off again, but I want to see. I want to see what might have been going on here. I do believe these belts might have been two different sizes. They're close. I don't know. Hard to say. These things, of course, they different sizes for if you have air conditioner or don't have air conditioner. This truck does have an air conditioner. Start her up again, see if she's singing. The telltale sign will be in a day or two after I've driven it some. See if it starts squeaking again. That's when you can tell. The first day a new belt will probably shut it up for a day or two. But if it's something other than the belt, it'll start squeaking again. Sounds good for now. All right, I'll check back in with you in a few days to let you know how it's going.